Hello, this is Jillian Rigo. Welcome to Sports News, July 3rd, 2024. I'll make this quick for y'all. There's not much news for today, but our biggest story is we finally got our 2024 All-Star starters for the All-Star game between the American League and the National League. Let's start in the American League with the nominees and actually the winners, and I'll release you the link that will show you the winners and the runner-uppers. The catcher belongs to Adele Richardson from the Oilers, first starter selection. First baseman Valmer Guerrero Jr., Blue Jays, third starter election. Second base Jose Altuve, Astros, sixth starter election. Shortstop Gunnar Henderson, Oilers, first starter election. Third base Jose Ramirez from the Guardians, third starter election. Designated hitter Jordan Alvarez from the Astros in this first starter election. Outfield goes to Aaron Judge, Yankees, sixth starter election. Juan Soto, Yankees, first starter election. And Stephen Cowan, Guardians, first starter election. Good super teams. They're a good team for the American Conference, American League. I'm excited. I think Jose Altuve is going to be a good part of that American League in the All-Star game. Cannot wait to see that in Texas, which will be played in Global Field in Arlington, Texas. I think it's in Arlington, Texas. If it's not in Arlington, I guess it's in Houston. Let's get to the National League. The catcher, William Contreras, Brewers, first starter election. First base, Bryce Harper, Phillies, seventh starter election. Second baseman, Ketu Marti, D-backs, second starter election. Shortstop, Trey Turner, Phillies, second starter election. Third base, Alec Bogman, Phillies, first starter election. Designated hitter, Oli Hushanti. Now we're told that Ashanti will not do the home run derby due to his elbow injury, but we'll see if he'll be doing this for the All-Star. Dodgers, fourth All-Starter election. And the outfield, Christian Yelich from the Brewers, second starter election. Jerickson Porter, Padres, first starter election. And Tarno Tatis Jr., Padres, second starter election. If I did an early prediction, I would say I think the American League will win it. But don't keep an eye on the National League. They got a shot in their team. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be fun. Let's go to the NBA. These are the news that we have as of today, as of right now. Lakers are signing forward LeBron James to a 2-year, $104 million deal. This was not a surprise that he is going to stay in LA. We were thinking it was 3 years. He was eligible to do that, but it is going to be a 2-year, $104 million deal. The Bucks are signing forward Terrence Prince. The Heat are signing guard Alex Burke to a 1-year contract. The Heat are signing center Thomas Bryant to a 1-year contract. The Suns are signing guard Damian Lee to a 1-year contract. The Timberwolves are signing forward Joe Lynch to a 1-year contract. And the Timberwolves are also signing guard P.J. Dozier to a 1-year contract. But the big story in the NBA, of course, is LeBron James getting that 2-year, $104 million deal with no trade clause. His son, Bronny James, will get a 4-year deal in his rookie contract. So a lot is going on in free agency, but not much after those big names have landed. Let's get to the NHL. But I will give you the free agency names that happened today, so don't worry about that. The Kraken make Jessica Campbell the first woman behind NHL bench. Awesome moment. You want to see a woman coaching an NHL team? That would be great. Now, she will be an assistant with the Kraken's new head coach. I love the idea of bringing in a woman, getting to learn behind head coach. I think she will be a rising head coach in the NHL. Congratulations, Jessica. Shout out to Jessica Campbell. Let's keep going. The Red Wings have linked former Florida Panther or Stanley Cup champion Tarasenko to a 2-year deal at $4.75 million annually. So, a big deal for the Red Wings. And the Hurricanes are signing undrafted free agent forward Jack Lovesco from the Rangers. So, big one right there for the Hurricanes. Copa America, I'll give you the game that will happen tomorrow on 4th of July. You don't want to miss it. Argentina versus Ecuador. And I'll give it back to Latino Rica again. Argentina and Ecuador. Messi look to get Argentina to the semifinals while Ecuador trying to knock the former Copa America champs out, trying to advance to the semis. It will be played at NRG Stadium at 9 p.m. on Fox 2 and en Univision. Latino Julián, take it away. Gracias a Argentina contra Ecuador. Otra vez, Julián ya dijo que es un juego más importante en los cuartos de finales. Argentina contra Ecuador. Messi trata de llevar a Argentina para otra vez a otros semifinales, mientras Ecuador está buscando a terminar el correo de Messi y Di María, porque Di María y Messi, ese es su último Copa América. Argentina, yo para mí, Julián, y te doy tu prediction, yo creo Argentina gana 2-0 contra Ecuador. Y no vas a creerlo, puedes verlo en NRG Stadium a las 9 p.m. al Fox 2N en Univision. Julián, tu prediction y te voy a estar contigo. All right, thank you. So I will rely on a 2-1. I think Ecuador will surprise us. I think with that game against Mexico, they did show they really kept that game to say we want to advance. We want Argentina. We want them that much. But I think it's close. I would say 2-1, but I think I agree with Latino Rico. I think it's 2-0. I think Argentina will win it 2-0. They will advance to the semis. And then we'll get to Bayern. I want to talk about transfer news that happened this afternoon. Of course, is a big one. Bayern has agreed to a 47.4 million euros deal to sign Fulham midfielder Joao Paulinho. Paulinho, who came from Sporting to Fulham after I believe 2 seasons with Fulham. He will now join Vincent Kompany in that midfield with Bayern Munich. And Bayern Munich has a lot of questions, of course. Can they go back to Bayern Leverkusen? That the mighty Bayern, not Leverkusen, the mighty Bayern Munich. This is going to be a question for a lot of teams we were going to be keeping an eye on. But overall, Bayern get a midfielder. They've been waiting for him since I believe the start of January transfers. This is their guy. Also, shout out to Berlin FC because they are set to appoint Scott Parker, the former Bournemouth manager. Now, I think this is a good hire. Here's why. And I think others are going to go, no, it's not a good hire. Here's the thing. Scott Parker got Bournemouth to promotion to the Premier League. I think it was, yes, it was Bournemouth. You got to think he's going to do something with Berlin. I think he's going to change this culture for Berlin, try to get them back on top to the Premier League. But it is told that he is Scott Parker is set to be appointed as Berlin head coach. I'll leave the that to you guys. What do you think about the news, and what is your reaction to the MLB All-Star lineup for your league, American League or National League? Who do you think is going to win the All-Star games, and who do you think will win the Home Run Derby? I'll leave that to you guys, and hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.